Lorien here with your reading for April. This is just a short introduction with an angel card just to see what information may be coming through for April for you guys. So I'm just going to shuffle now. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you, welcome back, and if you are new here, hello. I hope you get some good information that will resonate with you, and if you do want to subscribe, make sure you click on the notification bell as well so you always stay apprised of my readings. Oh, one threw out me. Leadership. It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. This is similar to Taurus, actually. So this, I feel, is in a different way to Taurus. Taurus had counselor, and this, I feel, is something that's asking you to take up more responsibility. Responsibility may not be something that you always want to take, and I understand that completely, but I do believe that in this instance there could be something that is asking you to achieve that's very important for you. It's something that I believe is giving you a sense of well-being. This transition of maybe a follower or somebody even literally underneath a manager and going up to the same level as them. It could also be that you have followed somebody else's lead for so long, now you wanted to take charge. You're going to be the one to book the trips away, you're going to be the one to surprise somebody, you're going to be the one to come up with ideas and actually lead with them. And I think that the lovingly guide others part is very important, because sometimes you may be quite blunt, not without meaning to, but blunt with your advice. And maybe it's a case of you're going to use your language in a different way in order to inspire confidence and more of a dedication from them. Not that you don't anyway, but it's just that feeling of, this is my advice and I'm going to give it you. Which some people admittedly can be like, I don't know why you just said it in that way. So it's just about using your words a bit more wisely this month in order to lead. But I do feel like your responsibility, your kind of cause and effect is coming into play here, and that's going to be definitely something that you can achieve very strongly, I think, in yourself, and you may feel like your responsibilities aren't out of whack this month. So that could be something interesting as I go into your tarot reading. But as always, please let me know what resonates with you. Leave a comment below and I will speak to you in just a second. Hello, Gemini. Sorry for the slightly different setup that we've got going here. This is basically because it's quite late at night, and I finally have more time to do the readings or catch up on them. Whoa. Alright, so I'm just going to be using Taramuka. I'm just going to see what information comes through for you. I'm going to be doing 5 cards. So we're having home, health, love, spirit, and work and money. Let's move this back a little bit so we have more room to do all these. Oh. There we go. So let's just have a look and see what information comes through from these cards in particular. Oh, okay. So you have the Knight of Pentacles to start with. This is Knight of Swords even to start with. This is very much about haste. So you could be deciding something really quickly about your home situation or your living situation. So this is really interesting to see, because I do believe that there's a lot going on in regards to your home environment. Maybe you're rearranging some stuff, or you have been rearranging some things. There could also be an element of wanting to bring in something new. So maybe bring in a conversion or a new, I don't know, just a new carpet, something different to add to your home. You could also be deciding where to live next. So it could be a different direction that you want to go in. Either way, there's a lot of opinions being thrown around, and there's a lot of, I think, haste coming in here as well, because I do believe that there's something that maybe your family are talking about, maybe you and your loved one, and you're trying hard to arrange or organise something with regards to living arrangements, where you're going to stay, what you're going to do. So that should be coming up this month, I think, for you in some aspect. But then moving on to health. Oh, you got the 6 of Cups. So they could be looking back as to something that you used to have. It may be a flare-up of something that was, or used to be, very regular. There could also be an element here that you want to improve your health, or there's a nostalgia coming in as to how you used to maybe take care of yourself. Maybe you used to do a lot of running or exercise. I'll just move this over here so maybe you can see the card a little bit better when I hold it up. There we go. So maybe there's going to be something that you have going on with yourself, or like I say, a reprise of some illness that came before. But I do feel that there's a lot going on for you with opportunities to improve your health. And I think that this is going to be very strong for you. For those of you who have difficulty with your mental health or your emotional health, this may show that you're getting over something that has been plaguing you for quite some time. But I do feel that the emotions are very strong for you here, and that's always going to come forwards and bring a little bit of understanding, I think, in the long run. And then we have this beautiful card, is the King of Cups. When my phone decided to run out of storage space, but I added another candle just to make it a little bit brighter in the meantime. So the King of Cups comes along with a sense of real unity. When he's here, he gives a very emotionally balanced understanding, and this is handily in your love area. So this is going to really assist you and really get you forwards in a very good state, I think, emotionally well fed. That's what something, well, I suppose the correct term would be nourished, emotionally nourished. You've also got a lot going on for you in regards to how you feel personally. So for instance, you're probably looking at yourself with a little bit more respect or a little bit more success. I feel like this is coming forward in a much better way, and your health improves because of it. I feel a lot of you may have had issues with digestion recently, and this could be something that is kind of playing on your mind. This could also be to do with your heart chakra or your solar plexus. Listen to your gut's instincts a bit more, listen to yourself a little bit more. Trust that love is here to balance you out, whether that's love with a partner or just love for yourself. Now, I know a lot of people mistakenly say Geminis can be quite selfish, but I do believe that there's a lot of issues that kind of go on that make you put yourself number one, and that's absolutely fine. And I think that this month you are absolutely within your right to put yourself forwards as number one. In the spirit area, we've got the Four of Pentacles. For this one, I feel like there's something that you're hiding from your spirit, something that you're keeping at bay, something that you feel like you don't want the world to see, or you're not ready to let out. You feel very insecure, and so you're holding on to something that gives you stability and security. Maybe this is a situation, maybe this is actually a relationship that you're starting to love yourself more about and get out of. This could be a situation, a social or work professional situation that you want to remove yourself from, but you feel quite secure in it. And so you're kind of reluctant to push yourself away from that. This could be something to do with you just learning how this year is going to treat you, depending on your personal number, or depending even on how many things go into your chart, how many, planets are in your house of relationships this year, that kind of feeling of coming in and shaking things up for you. I think that you might start to see some changes in your spirit relationship with yourself. So this can sometimes be, I'm just looking at it a little bit more, this can sometimes be where you see different layers to yourself, but you're not happy with all the layers, and so you decide to lock them away. I think that if you see anything in yourself that you're not happy with, you do have the power to change it. Work and money, Ten of Pentacles, you should be on the roll this month. But I do believe also, Gemini, that there's a feeling of inconsistency. Maybe you're doing well at work, but not so well at home. Maybe there's something really good at home, but you're not, seemingly doing well at work. I feel like a lot of you need to balance out, look at yourself and how you're coping with the demands that are being given to you, and also feel a little bit more like you are in control. There's no right or wrong answer here. There's no snap and it will be done. This is very much about you taking, as I mentioned before, leadership. Take control over yourself. Take control over the way you want to be or where you want to go in life. There's absolutely no shame in putting yourself first this month. The only thing is you need to do a balance. So when other people are hurting, you need to try and recognize that and be there for them if it's in your capacity to do so. Some of you, unfortunately, I think may mistake other people's demands for connectivity as, demands and, you know, just being unreasonable where they could be hurting. So make sure that you develop this skill. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles is about establishment and wealth, but I just feel like this is something you need to listen this month, not just in work, but also in your personal life. And I think it's actually going to give you such a good platform to base things off this month. If you need to go back or if you need to review something that happened before, absolutely that's fine, but it is kind of like night and day sometimes. So I do feel the duality of your personality, which is absolutely good because you're malleable, you're able to see things from different perspectives, you can be calculating, you can be detached when you need to be. This is actually going to really help you this month, but I just feel like you're either all in or all out, and you may need to have some middle ground going on. But I hope this helps you, Gemini. Let me know in the comments below how things go for you. And I do wish you all the very best in April. If you'd like to support me or buy me a coffee, you can do in the comments below, or get a personal reading from me. All you need to do is click on the link in the description box. But blessed be for now, Gemini, and I look forward to speaking to you guys very soon.